शहीद नाना सिंह अमर रहे, अमर रहे, अमर रहे।
She was widowed with 8 children, having lost her country, ancestral home, and breadwinner. She came to India on a refugee train.
आज इतनी प्रसन्नता हो रही है कि मैं आपको उसको बयान नहीं कर सकता। मतलब मैं इतना खुश हूँ अंदर से। मैं पहली बार देखा हूँ दुनिया में बड़े बड़े महानुभाव विदेशों में रहते हैं, जो ये हमारी जो मदर का फादर का जो स्टेचू लगा है, जो महान कार्य लॉर्ड साहब ने किया है, तो ये एक अपने में एक बहुत बड़ा काम है। मैं चाहता हूँ कि ये सदियों तक याद रहेगा।
IT में, फार्मास्यूटिकल में, आप दुनिया के कोई कोने कोने में देखिए, भारत का नाम हो रहा है। बिजनेसमैन ये लोग, हम तो यहाँ से डॉक्टर, इंजीनियर, साइंटिस्ट, टीचर, बिजनेसमैन एक्सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं। यहाँ तक कि UK में प्राइम मिनिस्टर भी हमने भेज दिया है। क्योंकि में आदमी जो पैदा होता है, उसकी जो डेवलपमेंट होती है, डिपेंड करती है उसके ऊपर किसने प्रभाव डाला। तो हमारी माँ का जो प्रभाव था, उससे आज मैं गर्व से कर रहा हूँ। हस्बैंड और वाइफ दोनों का स्टैचू कर दिया, दोनों ने अपना योगदान भारत के लिए दिया।
की स्वर्गीय माता बाद में है, पहले ये पंजाब की एक सशक्त नारी है और एक ऐसी सरदारनी है जिसने एग्जाम्पल सेट किया है कि जहाँ 1000 बाप फेल हो सकते हैं, वहाँ एक माँ सारे बच्चों को लेकर पाल के इस लेवल को पहुँचा सकती है जहाँ पे 100 बाप नहीं पहुँचा सकते।
मेरे कपड़े मुझे, बर्तन मुझे, मेरे बच्चे सबसे
वेट मुझे नहीं किया कि अब कितने सालों के बाद and it's the first time in history husband and wife are together like this, so it's something for us all to remember, look back on their lives, celebrate, take the learnings and apply it to our lives.
इनकी स्टोरी जो है बड़ी इंस्पिरेशनल है, औरतों को इनसे कुछ सीखना चाहिए। और मैंने फिर लोगों को ये भी कहा कि औरत को आगे रखना। It did not work on one person, with so many people involved. So I think I will start with one by one to show you the people behind the historical thing. First of all, I'd like to invite Mr. Sundar Puri, who was the deputy commissioner. Who was the man behind it? Who was the deputy commissioner in Amritsar, when my mother approached and requested that the sacrifice of my father for India should be recognized. has come especially from Delhi to the coaching journey in Britain, United Kingdom, and Belgium, then in Dubai. Now he is with us tonight. My brother has invited we have recently written a book, Guns of Number One. Unfortunately, when they make a film, they only take the one or two important things, but they leave the most important thing out of it because it wasn't exciting, because the artillery fired from behind. So they only had the people in the front, the Punjab regiment and also the Air Force. But the real hero of artillery who smashed the tanks was not in the film because probably it wouldn't met their criteria. But he is the real hero. He fought war, not once, many wars, and we are here with him. He's come from Canada all the way to pay respect with his wife to his mother. So therefore, we have other brothers also. Yeah, we have other brothers also. In UK, we have Jinder. In California, we have Rupinder. They were all in the army, and Dhrinder, he was also in the army. So in fact, we lost our brother Brajinder. He was being commander in Air Force, but 5 of our commissioned officers, and that's why our mother became the proudest Indian mother. This is a book written on the life of his mother, who was a mother of broken India. As you know, we lost our mother, the father, due to the partition of India. Then we lost everything, our ancestral home, our country, you name it. So we came on a refugee train. But luckily, our father's reputation saved us. When we arrived at the station, we couldn't get on the train because the train was overcrowded. People were hanging from every corner. But my mother was a remarkable woman. When people were collecting jewelry, clothes, precious stuff, she was collecting my father's newspaper cutting, certificates, letters from her friends, all the things. And then she came to the station. I was 2 months old. My oldest brother, the oldest one was 14 years old. My brother is 4 years older than me. He looks younger because he has no worries. I have no worries. So therefore, that happens when you carry the pressure. So when she arrived at the station, she went to the engine driver and she told who she was, and the engine driver knew my father. His reputation was that he would have been the Attorney General of India had he survived. His two friends, one became the Foreign Minister of India, Swaran Singh, the other became Speaker of Parliament, Hukum Singh, third became Governor of Tamil Nadu, Ujjwal Singh. So that was my brother, my father. My father received 29th commendation certificate. He was a BSc honors LLB for police work. Then one day he was asked to open fire on unarmed protesters who were protesting against the appalling condition of INA prisoner. My father said, we don't want another Jallianwala Bagh. They want to give a petition to the commission and let them. And the English superintendent said, Nanak, this is my order. My father took his revolver. He said, son, you obey your own order. I'm not going to open fire on this unarmed protester. They're not writing, they're not armed. My father was then punished. He was posted to Dera Ghazi Khan, tribal area, where he got disillusioned with the police and with the British establishment. He came to Multan where he had a friend who invited him, so he started his practice. He did very well in practice. Then he saw Muslim League were trying to break up India. Then he tried to warn them that the British policy of divide and rule has turned into divide and run. Don't fall for it. If you create a country on the basis of hatred, how will you remove that base? Today, you are united for a cause, wrong cause. When the cause is not there, you turn on each other. He warned and warned, and he gave a lot of lecture. The last lecture he gave was on the 4th March 1947 with the All India Congress President Dr. Saifuddin Kichli. He brought him and he said, you're a Muslim, you put some sense into these people, that India is a motherland, you can't break you can't divide among brothers. And he said, if we go separate way, we will become rival, we'll have nothing in common. Today we are one, we're united, everything is common, but when people get something for nothing, just on the name of religion, they were not listening to my father. Unfortunately, the following day, on the 5th of March, DAV school, Multan, student of DAV school, took a procession against the partition of India, Pakistan, Murdabad, Pakistan. They got caught in communal riots. My father was in the court. They came to him, sir, there's been riots. My father went to save student. He managed to save the student, but he was stabbed to death because he was a North man. Already they knew he was an anti-Pakistan. So he was assassinated, killed. I was born 2 months after his death. I never saw my father, but we had a remarkable mother. At the age of 35, she became widow. She lost her ancestral home, breadwinner. She arrived on a refugee train, as I showed to you, and then she started her life, and she was a lady of immense intelligence. She presented those papers to Jaspal Singh Sandhu. He was the Chief Minister of Pepsi at that time. This is what I was, and this is what I've become. He was literally shaken when he saw the letter of Swaran Singh, Hukam Singh, and all that. And he said, okay, please go and find a house. If you can find a house, we found a house. And then she said, are you educated? She said, I'm Gyani. She said, okay, I'll get you to a kindergarten school. So she got a job as a teacher. Very, very difficult upbringing we had. 8 children and 1 teacher, you know, how much money she teacher gets. But she was a woman of resources. Luckily, she was from a farmer's family. She was from a family of farmers. The first thing she did was she bought a buffalo. She said, I won't be able to buy expensive fruit or meat or whatever, but I'll be able to give my children good milk, lassi. The effect was, I had too much lassi and my brain was not very sharp. I used to go to sleep in my class. Anyway, he was very close to his sister. And we bड़ी योगदान है कि family के तो कुछ भी नहीं. Unfortunately, when we came to India, everybody lost. None of us had anything. We were all reduced to zero. So we together, Mama ji, will and Mama ji for us. This is my father's book, and this is also
great, and you spared some time. My brother, younger brother, he is an amazing person, and when he was growing up, we always go about him.
लेकिन वाकई में ही ये भी काबिल तारीफ है और जो ये काम कर रहे हैं ऐसे बहुत लोग हैं महानुभाव विदेशों में कनाडा में अमेरिका में रहते हैं जो इन्होंने महान कार्य कर रहे हैं तो इसके लिए मैं आपको कहता हूँ आप धन्यवाद सभी को मैं ताली मार के बहुत देता है ये मदर का फादर का इवेंट लगाना ये बहुत बड़ा महान कार्य है।
Ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed an honor to be here today evening. And I can assure you that all of us sitting here under this roof are indeed ready. So that's what I think.
Is outside, look after yourself. But I want to thank you for coming and making this ceremony a success, because without people, there's nothing much we can do. One person cannot do much. So you have brought me a lot of courage, a lot of happiness, and today we have with us Anil Joshi ji, who is a leading politician. Joshi sahab is always there for me, and apna 4-5 engagement chhad ke aaye ne. So Joshi sahab, we are very grateful. player, a very, very big-hearted person who does a lot of charitable work and runs a TV channel in the UK. So I thank you for coming.